All right, today we're going to be discussing what's going on in real estate on the Sun Coast. Hi, I'm Marcus Vanzant, broker, owner, team leader of the Marcus & Company real estate team. Welcome to my video blog. Today we're going to be discussing what's going on in real estate on our Sun Coast. How is the market? But before we begin, I'd like to draw your attention to a couple of my links on my blog. First, right below, if you're looking to purchase, please visit our home search link. If you own a home and looking for evaluation on possible selling, please take a look at the link below for home values. Now, back to our topic. I got to be honest with you, this market is a seller's market. However, unlike the market fluctuations we've seen before, there are some big changes today versus what's happened in the past. For instance, the internet. The internet is huge in today's market. All right? Back when we went up the last time, 2005, 2006, you have to keep in mind, Zillow did not exist. A lot of the internet has changed the way what's going on. So the buyers have a lot of control. The information is available to them. So we can't just put properties on the market and just because it's a seller's market, ask any price we want. The sellers have just as much information as we do as realtors, as you do as a seller, if that's what you're looking to do. So as a buyer, to come into the market uninformed when everything is available to you, we like to try to educate our buyers on what's going on, what the market is, where the comparables are. If you're working with us as a seller, we also want to do the same thing. We don't want to put something on the market not understanding what the market's doing. As we go up, appraisals, those kinds of things can actually be a little bit lower. But as we go into this fall selling season, which is the #2 best-selling season of the market, we're looking like we're at a really good, strong pace going into spring. However, when you start talking about interest rates and what the Fed is doing and all those kinds of things, we are talking about an eventuality of them starting to raise interest rates. And when that happens, that will actually slow down the market some. And so you don't want to be caught in that. When will that happen? We don't know. I'm not going to guess, but we know what's going on right now. So what's the inventory look like? Well, it depends on where you're at on our Sun Coast. Okay. If you're looking in the west towards the islands, towards the beaches, and you want to be in the older areas, you're not looking at a lot of new construction. So the inventory is much, much less. But if you're going out east, if you like the Lakewood Ranch area, out past the interstate, anything like that, there's competition with new construction. So the inventory is a little higher. Overall, in both Manatee and Sarasota counties, you're right around a 3.5 month inventory rate. Now what that means is seller's market. Anywhere between 4 or 5% or months of inventory, you're looking at a normal or flat market when that happens. I think we're going to start heading there, especially as they start really talking about interest rates, which means it's going to kind of just normalize, which is good. It'd be nice to be normal for a while. It's been about 15 years since we've had a normal market. So keep educated, keep watching the market, know what's going on, and if you have any questions, please contact us. We want to be there to help. We want to be there to help educate and be there for you whenever you have any questions. I appreciate you visiting our blog, watching our videos, and if you have any real estate questions, please contact me. Thanks, and have a great day.